Hi guys, it's Aegis here. As you see, it's like a different opening, and I'm actually in the lift and just getting out. Where I'm going to is actually the first qualifier of the Hong Kong Vanguard CS, which is called the I Cup. So you see me trying to find a way to the first venue, which is one of shop called Battleface. So it's a shop that is very far away from where I live. So I usually won't take so much time to just go to the card shop. But yeah, this time is the first qualifier, so I just come in and trying to see what's going on and just get some footage of what happened and something that I see. So you see I actually get in the venue and they're actually starting, and very soon you can see like people are actually like preparing and stuff, not starting yet, but after the next screen that I just switch, like here is actually starting. So we have 32 people joining each qualifier, and you just see that there is a live table that you can also see from their Facebook page on how the matches goes. And it's not a team event, so it's everyone is just their individual, playing with their own clans, own decks, and having fun. Yeah, so I just trying to capture like each table and see what I can get. So there are many different clans, and very interesting to see a event in Hong Kong just happening again. So which is very happy to see. For clans, of course, with the new V clan collection, there's a lot of different clans got updated, and people are actually using those decks. For example, the Rebirth, because you can just use the cross into it and have fun. So there's that, and then there are like Gold Paladin, no matter they're playing with the Kirkwood and Echofail, or like, and then mixing some other liberators. For example, I think it's the Holy Shrine Dragon. That is also a very good combo. And then we do have our Spectral Dupe as well, so that is another build. And then on the first day of qualifier, actually see so many different Genesis type. For example, the Valkyrian, Himiko with the reverse, and then we have Fenrir, and then we also have like the CEO Yggdrasil, this kind of build. So there's a lot of things happening, a lot of different decks. Of course, we also see things like Bermuda, which is still very popular in Hong Kong and is very strong as well. Aquaforce, that I did see different like shop reports, like on their weekly tournament, Aquaforce is still kind of like topping. And Gear Chronicles, that with the Steam Maiden support, they actually can do a lot more better. So yeah, that's that as well. And I did see Angels, that is built differently, that is not Graphiel. So that's again a lot of things happening, a lot of different decks actually appearing, which is good to see. And it's also good to see people trying different deck builds that they think can bring them victory, or some might just want to enjoy the event and take something different and play. And some people might just use their old comrades because they think the deck is still kind of best in the format, then they take that. So there's a lot of things happening. Yeah, and for that qualifier, the actual finals is Bermuda versus Girkwood plus Liberators, as in Gold Paladin. So it's a very intense match. There's a lot of things happening, like so many back and forth, and that's basically in the first qualifier, which the Gold Paladin player wins. And then there's also a second qualifier that's also happened just on the Saturday, which the day that I'm posting this video is probably Tuesday or Wednesday of the week after. I was supposed to like get things done, but since I just got my first shot of the vaccine, so not feeling too well during the weekend. so it took me a little bit of time to do this recording and do the editing, so don't mind me. And back to the second qualifier is another card shop local that I actually did go to sometimes, and a little bit closer to my home, which is TCG Express. So with there, I also did a little bit like open coverage on like how the venue is and actually when people are playing, and then I also take some photos as usual, so you can see like different matches going on, but I didn't actually walk into like different tables and take photos because I don't want to like disturb the judges walking through, because the space is not like a lot. So yeah, you don't see a lot of pictures from different angles like what I did from Battle Phase, but still we do get 32 people to actually join the event, and we actually get some people that can like as a 33rd, 34th, like kind of like not actually confirmed to be in the event, but because some people isn't there, so they can just fill in and play, so we still get the 32, and some people just get to play, which is very nice for them. Yeah, and compared to like the clan ratios that I see, or like different clan types that I see in the battle phase, this time I see actually a little bit different, that I actually see a little bit more usage of battle system, which also happens on BP, that battle phase, that they do have some people using battle sister, but I actually see more battle sister usage in TCG Express. Maybe it's because it's kind of in position wise, TCG Express is kind of like middle of most places in Hong Kong, compared to battle phase, which is a little bit far away to the top of Hong Kong. So like just a little bit of difference. Maybe if we just take our NTR, isn't like very far away, but maybe that attracts a little bit different people to actually join the event, and then they use different clans. So we see more battle sister reapers, we see some link jokers as well. I see a guy actually having like a chaos deck and also have a Messiah deck. I didn't know which one he actually decided to use, but I see him actually have 2 link joker decks, so they might be there. And I think I also saw some shadows. I'm not too sure about that, but one thing that I'm very clear is that I actually see someone using Mega Colony, and it's a very interesting build. At first I am like just watching what he's going to play until he suddenly have like a Master Beetle in his hand. I'm like, okay, Master Beetle. Then it suddenly like changed into like a Gunning Colio, and then start milling his opponent's deck, and I see his opponents have no damage at all. So this is something new, also a new ideas to me, because I am not like developing the deck out part. So yeah, it's fun to see with support how creative people can be. And then later on you can see also on another picture that I actually get to help out to do a little bit of recordings, because I think the setup of live is probably a little bit hard for that moment, and I always have my like stand and my cam ready whenever I go to places that I play, or like I also just in case that I might need to help out. So I get to record the second last round, which is the 4th round, and then also the 5th round, which is basically covering the kind of finals, because for the rounds that they're doing is like 5 rounds, and then basically from there they determine the rankings. And the first 3 places, the first one will get the seed position to actually enter the finals, and the other 2 just get the invites to play. So it's important to fight for the first place, because from there you probably can like get a buy or something. I'm not too sure about how the seed will work from here, but it's something that is valuable to fight for. Right, so you will see a edited version from me for the 4th round and the 5th round that I recorded, because if it's not recorded by me, I actually don't have the footage to share to you guys, so you can see that. So let's talk about the events a little bit more, like on what is coming up. There will be another one coming soon, actually 2 within this week, and then 2 more next week, and 2 more the week after, and then like kind of close to the end of July there will be the finals, right? And for the finals, I think what they are doing, which I'm showing a picture right here, is in Cantonese, but of course I will be explaining all the stuff. So it's like a elimination, and then with 1 round, and then go into 4 rounds of sweets. That's what I see from here, and then they will go to a winner. Okay, so that's I think it's only for the finals, because that's put in there. And then we have, again, as I said before, is like totally 8 of the qualifiers, so you get 8 chances to actually get a chance to fight in the finals, and then just final will be in another card shop to actually get it to run. So very exciting, because it's been a while since Hong Kong actually have a Vanguard event, no matter it's official or it's kind of this kind of private or just individual setup events. Not depending on the prices, but having events, having people to actually meet out to try out different things, and especially during this moment when we just have V-Clan collection come out. So there's a lot of things that can happen, a lot of new decks that can come out, and giving people at least a chance to test, because for example, like me, I usually just play with my friends. We do basically kind of cover every single clan, but to be honest, we aren't like the competitive people. So we build to win matches, but we aren't built to fight against a lot of different matchups. We aren't like keep practicing until we are completely understanding what we are facing, like doing meta analysis. That's not what we do. We just build what we see as new cards, have fun with it, and that's it. So it's good to see a competitive scene when people using new cards, trying out new things, or maybe just using their own stuff and still proving to us that they are still working. So very happy to see things happening, and hopefully we can also see some official events coming on. Then if that happens, I probably can still like in the past, that I can do some recordings on different rounds, different, or even the finals, doing some coverage, showing you what deck wins, or getting you some ratios. There's a lot of things that we can do. Yeah. And I'm very excited to see not only places around the world, like with the inside that we all have events going on, even like Singapore and like even Japan have a lot of events, but Hong Kong is like a place that we, during the COVID period, is kind of the first place that we get the big events going on, and it's like the start of the era. So during that time, a lot of attention actually being caught to, like, oh, Hong Kong is having a big event, and it's overdress era, so and overdress has just started, so we get a lot of attention, and that's good. And then like after that, we do have a few events coming out as well, but then we have been silent for quite a while. And now starting with this very good one, and just keep hoping more to come. And yeah, just have more events, let more people have fun with the game, meet up with people, talk about people, or just meeting with new friends, trying out different things, facing different things, and even just enjoy, right? And lastly, just a little bit side things that are also happening during the TCG Express part of the qualifier, that the Shadowbox creator in Hong Kong that I know, a friend of mine, Hildolf, he also get his chance to showcase his creations. So you can see from a few pictures here, and just like that I take on all his stuff, and then you can also see from another capture that I have with him that is showing all his collections. So very happy to see all his collections being shown that he brought. I think he also have some that stored in battle phase, but space is limited, so he didn't actually take those, and I think it's better to just keep them at battle phase so people can just watching from different places. And he also showed us his the Farner right line, which he also framed it differently compared to what I showed you before as a separate pieces. Now they are combined together. And of course there's also a Magnolia one. If you follow his Twitter, it's also there. It's also a combined version. Then you might ask, where is the separate version? Of course I have that recorded, and I just need some time to like prepare editing and do the voicing of that part, and then I can also show you guys. So do stay tuned for that. But if you do want to see like how each separate as a photo, you can go to his Twitter and do that. But that's a side thing, and which is also a good thing, that when we have events, artists, creators can also have a stage to show what they do, which can also benefit the community, because like there's many ways to enjoy Vanguard. Not only playing the game, collecting, making shadow boxes, drawing, like creating deck boxes, anything. As long as you like the game, you like the units, you like the characters, and you express that in an event, that's always the best. Yeah, I think that's all I need to cover today. Comments down below, let me know your thoughts on like having this kind of events locally. To you is a good thing or not? And if, just say if, you are participating in this event with V Premium only, what kind of decks you prefer to play, you expected to see? Yeah, do let me know that, and we can discuss further. So thanks for watching guys, and I will see you guys in the next video. Signing off.